So hi everybody, and welcome to the new year. If you are one of those people who get all excited about resolutions and goals and things like that, woo, I hope they go well and you stick to them. I personally have a goal of let's just get through it. But I am not here to talk about stuff like that today. I am here to talk a little bit about cultivating happiness, how I tried and failed to implement self-help techniques and accidentally got happier, which is the book that will be coming out on the 22nd of January. So this Facebook Live is a little bit of an experiment today. Santa bought me a wonderful lapel mic, so I'm hoping that the sound is good on this, better than it has been with dogs shouting and what have you. I'm also trying out a different background, sitting in a different place, seeing if the lighting will work for that secret little side project that I have been talking about or hinting about. But mainly, I'm here to tell you about 3 cool things that are coming up in the next week or so. So, as always, as a writer, you want people to write your books. And what I have done for you guys who are my favorite fans and followers and the people who have given me so much encouragement in this project, there have been a number of you who have, from the mailing list, actually written back and given me encouragement and told me a little bit about your life stories. And I love it, love it, love it. So please do, I always feel like if I know someone's published a book, I always feel like, oh my goodness, now, well, they're famous now. I can't talk to them. But like having printed one novella, I don't really think I'm Stephen King, I promise. But please send me your feedback, respond to the emails. Guys, it makes my day. It lets me know that I'm not alone in a room chugging away at a typewriter with no one who cares. But back to the main story is in the coming week, I'm going to be letting you making available to you guys 3 really nice goodies for the people who pre-order the book. So pre-order is only available for an ebook, but if you go into Amazon and you pre-order a copy of Cultivating Happiness, there are 3 really nice goodies that go with it. So the first of them is that I have set up a little 5-week challenge of how you can start 2019 filled with fun and failure. One of the things that really gets me about the whole resolution thing is just how, we fail on day 3 and that impacts our self-esteem, and we start the year almost as frazzled as we ended the last year. So I've set up a little 5-week challenge. It's based on the research behind the Cultivating Happiness book, or the research that I was following in the Cultivating Happiness book, but it's really fun. I did it in November and I had a whole heap of fun reminiscing about my many, many failures and actually realizing that those failures, well, I thought they were failures at the time, but they became a book. Hopefully it's going to be like this massive sensation and turn me into a huge success. The second thing you're going to get is a wonderful clickable list of all the books that I read en route to Cultivating Happiness. And the third thing that you're going to get for those of you who are big readers is another little mini book. It is called, I shouldn't give you the details now, but let me anyway. It's called 13 Tiny Tales, and it is flash fictions and flash non-fictions that are just little stories that took me by women fancy over the last year, that weren't really full books, but they were just a little story that took me, and that will be yours there to collect. So when you get your when you sign up with your pre-order, next week I'm going to be showing you how you can claim those 3 wonderful pre-order goodies, which I am really excited about. And there are some things like the 5-week challenge that I won't be doing again for quite some time. The clickable reading list, that is exclusive. No one else is ever going to get that. And the 13 Tiny Tales of Woe is something that will only be released much later in the year for kind of general public and consumption. So you're getting two things way ahead of everybody else, and one thing that will be exclusively yours. Hello, Carol. And one thing that will be exclusively for yours when you sign up. So in a couple of days, I can't remember the exact day, but it is on the newsletter. If you haven't already signed up for the newsletter, please do. It's as simple as going to pennycastlewriter.com, and there will be a pop-up box and you can pop it in. The details there's more details on there. Or you can wait till next week, because I'll tell you on a Facebook Live next week. But I am really, really excited. The big day is the 22nd of January. January is the big month for self-help, so there's tons of other self-help books coming out this year. But I am really excited. And again, guys, thank you so, so much from the bottom of my heart to the people who have given me encouragement and feedback and have generally just been wonderful to me as I have written this book. It is a labor of love. It's even more of a labor of love to decide that you want to be an indie publisher and do it yourself. Although Carol might guess that I secretly love doing all the techie stuff and learning a whole lot of techie stuff. It's been years and years since I got anyone let me loose on a program, so I've secretly loved it. But thank you again, guys. Your support has meant everything to me. It's gotten me to a point where I've published one book and I've got another one, and this one I think is really, I think it's a winner. I think it's really good. I'm really proud of it. Okay, guys, I will be talking to you again later in the week. It's not like last month where you get me every day talking about weirdly bizarre things. Although I did have a weird anxiety moment of the night, but I can't even remember what it was now. Let me know, guys, by the way, if you like the background, because I'm planning to use that on another little side project. Oh, thank you, Carol. And whether you can hear me, because this is my Santa Claus gift. Santa is a lovely, lovely boy called Chris. I hope you didn't know that. Okay, guys, I will talk to you in another couple of days. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.